It's Andrew Body.
This is TJ Henderson, and you watching Sports Talk with Fat Larry.
Y'all tune in. Y'all tune into this show. Y'all gonna get all the updates for HBCU games, baseball, all sports. Y'all tune in. Y'all come show love to the Tiger Nation. Look forward to seeing everybody at the games this year. And like we always say, we all we got, we all we need. Love y'all.
Hello, YouTube family. A beautiful day here in H-Town, Texas. I have some great guests for us today on the show. I got a repeat guest, but also he brought a friend along with him. Versus holding you guys off, we're going to be talking with TSU's fabulous quarterback today, Andrew Body, and also he bought me a little pearl with him. We also are going to have the starting safety for Texas Southern University. Hold on, family. I didn't know he was coming, but this is what I got to get his name right. Calvin Henderson out of Monroe, Louisiana, starting safety. So without any further ado, first thing I want to do is make sure, family, that you hit that like button, that subscribe button, smash that bell, because that bell will indicate that every time we drop a show, you will get notified on it, okay? I want to thank you guys again for continually passing along the show and sharing with other individuals. I really like the fact that I'm having people contact me down below this segment. You should be able to write a contact or email me at fatlarrypodcast@gmail.com. This is also where you're going to get your merchandise. And you know what? I'm going to ask my guest why he didn't wear his merchandise this time to the show. The last time he was here, he got one. But anyway, if you want a t-shirt or a hoodie, contact me at fatlarrypodcast@gmail.com and we will get one sent to you expeditiously. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Womack Development Company and Realtor, and Morgan & Associates Dental. Okay, now once again, what we're going to do is go off into some national sports, and I am going to call my guests in occasionally to put their thoughts into what is going on. Okay, so what we're going to do is start off the day with, get my shirt right here. I want to also do an announcement for one of the alumni associations for Texas Southern University, the Maroon and Gray, which I am a member of, and I want the listening audience to listen to me on this, and that is that join one of the alumni associations at Texas Southern. If you like the sports department and would want to help any athletic segment of TSU's athletic department, football, baseball, golf, basketball, join the Maroon and Gray because they are constantly doing things for the athletic department. For instance, they started a campaign where once you join, you can make a donation for the weight room that Texas Southern is currently building. I've already donated for that. It probably won't be the last time, but I want you guys to go to the Maroon Gray Alumni Association. And I think their website is, I talked with someone today and they said that it's maroongray.com. maroongray.com. And go there for a website, to their website, and be updated on things that they're doing, which I know one of the things they're doing is, one more time, helping to facilitate weights for the football program. Now, I hear a lot of complaints during the football season why we don't have this, why this play, we don't have these type of players, but we have to do our part to help the university in that when these kids come to visit TSU, they're going to see the new brand spanking new weight room. So we need to have some weights in there for the kids to be impressed. And not just to be impressed, but to have so that they can work out. You know, you got football, basketball, baseball sharing the weights. This way they'll have their own weights set up. Now, another thing is the Maroon and Gray Alumni Association will be hosting a gala benefit the TSU athletes August the 25th. On August the 25th, they will be hosting a gala for the athletic department. If you need any additional information, go to maroonandgray.com and you will see additional information there. Also, they need sponsors are going to be needed. So contact them and let them know you'd like to help any type of way you can, monetary or physically or whatever way you want to. So without further ado, we're going to go into the sports. I don't know if you guys saw Saturday, but it was a fantastic fight. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia in Las Vegas. Ryan Garcia looked like he was going to be a problem for a minute, but Tank was just feeling him out until he unloaded on him. And one of the things that I liked about the fight, you always see knockouts to the head. He knocked this kid, TKO'd him out with a body punch. And as I said, we've started going in, asking our guests what their opinions are versus waiting till later on. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and announce my two guests. Today we got Andrew Body. Andrew, I want to welcome you into the show.
How you
and doing? We got one more time until I get his name down, Calvin Henderson. Calvin, welcome to the show, young man. Okay, we're going to start off with you, Calvin. Are you a boxing fan?
I'm not too big of a fan, but I watch the matches when they come on.
Did you see the fight Saturday night?
Yes, sir.
What did you think about it?
I don't like boxing a lot, but I'm a big Tank Davis fan, so I thought he handled business.
What did you think about that Drew the fight?
It was good. I mean,
did you see it by chance?
I did, yes, sir.
Okay.
I had walked in literally because I had went to a watch party, so I walked in right after he knocked him down the first time.
Okay.
So after I seen that, I already knew what time it was.
You knew what time it was?
Yes, sir.
This cat family is like 2'2", but I think he can knock out an elephant. This guy got all kind of power. He just knows how to throw the punches, seem like, to whereas that they devastating. And when he misses, it's like, ooh, if he'd have caught him with that.
He would have been fact. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What you think, Calvin?
I think Tank is a great fighter. I think he's probably one of the best of our generation. I think he's our generation Floyd.
Yes. What you think, Andrew?
I like the way he fights. How he don't just get straight to it with you. He gonna see how you coming, and then he gonna adjust to you. He gonna have you play his game.
That's what he did.
And he definitely did that on Saturday for sure.
It's strange that you should say that because, family, and looking at the talk after the fight, I just looked at it yesterday, and this past great fighter was saying that he just got outsmarted by Tank. He was doing good as he was just standing outside and trying to last, but then he got a little antsy and decided that, okay, I think I might can handle Tank,
right.
And start coming in, and that's all Tank was waiting on, is him to come closer. Once he got closer, that was it. That was it. From there, it was it. Another story I want to tell everybody is, and this was something new I just found out, Howard University is the only active HBCU rugby team for women. One more time. Howard University has the only HBCU rugby football team. And they just competed, fellas, in the regional in Charlotte, North Carolina, and they beat Charlotte 46-0, and they beat Appalachian State 43-26 to claim the regional title. Now they are in the process of trying to raise funds to come to the national championship game. Guess what the national championship game is going to be?
In Houston.
H-Town.
Wow.
Was not aware of it until I looked at the HBCU game day today. That's one of my go-to spots to stay on top of HBCU news. It's HBCU game day. And they were showing Howard University. And as I try to push all HBCUs, I am going to come out right now to my listening audience. I know I'm not on NBC, CBS, or ESPN, but my little 3,000 viewers might be able to help Howard University, because what they're trying to do now is raise funds for the young ladies to come to Houston. And I always, when I close my show, tell people that if there's a baseball, football, golf, tennis, basketball game going on in your area, go out and support the game, because all the HBCUs need your support. We need every nickel that you can bring to the game. So with that said, they are putting on a fundraiser They have a GoFundMe account, but you can also go to Howard University's website where you can also contribute. And as I tell people all the time, here in H-Town, Houston, Texas, you have alumni from every HBCU that you can think of. Mississippi Valley come to play Texas Southern basketball, you'll see somebody walking around with an MVSU shirt on. You ever notice that?
Yes, sir.
You ever know? Every school in the SWAC has somebody here. So I wouldn't doubt that Howard University has graduates here. You got the fourth largest city, so you know people are going to gravitate to Houston for jobs and whatever else. Exactly. And so this is the breakdown. They were saying that they need about, let me call it up right here because I seen Roland Martin on TV, family, and he is one of the guys I watch for Black News and what have you, and he doesn't have any problem telling people, wait, let me look it up right here and make sure. And that's what I'm going to start doing. Just hold on for a second, and I'm going to tell you what, actually it should have been game day. They sent me to HBCU Sports. And if you didn't know that, you got all type of avenues to go in and be able to find information on HBCUs if you want to. HBCU Game Day and HBCU Sports are two available places you can go to have that done. They're trying to get $55,000. They're going to get 2 15-passenger buses for the team. 23 people are going. 20 of them are football players, 25, excuse me. 25 of them are the football players, 3 are coaches and 1 trainer or something of that nature. And they're trying to do hotels and food. So they're not asking for a whole bunch. They're just trying to get to and I'm not a Howard graduate, as you know, but I'll give around and give them something also because I am proud that they've made it. They're the only HBCU, one more time, to participate in rugby for women. Okay?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, I want to send my flowers out too, and this is going to be, I'm giving you the heads up on my next show. I'm trying to get the TSU golf team, 2 of their players from the women team. They just went back-to-back golf champions. They won it last year, and I had them as guests last year on the show. I'm going to get the coach, the new coach, and 2 of the players on my next show. So we want to give our hand clap and give the flowers to the TSU women golf team. I'm going to give you some stats on baseball right now. In the East, Alabama State is leading. FAMU is second. Bethune-Cookman is third. West, Grambling State is leading. PV is second, and TSU is third. That's all we're trying to do because I want to give dedicate most of the show to our guests. And game schedule for this week, one more time. What I like to do is ask the listening audience, if you are in the area of one of these games, please go out and support these schools. Alabama, nope, that was the thing. Bethune-Cookman is at Jackson State. Alabama A&M is at Mississippi Valley. TSU is at Alcorn. Southern is at UAPB. PV is at Grambling State. And FAMU is at Alabama State. Those are the baseball games. Softball has Alabama State in the East leading. Bethune-Cookman second. FAMU is third. Prairie View in the West is leading at 19-1. They must have a juggernaut over there. That was TSU's main competition over the last 4 or 5 years. TSU's women has won the SWAC West 12 consecutive years. At some point, they had to have a little fall off, and I'm not counting them off this year either because they're in third at 9-11. PV is 19-1, and Grambling State is 13-7. The games this week is Alabama A&M at FAMU. Bethune-Cookman at Alabama. It's a makeup game for Alabama and FAMU Thursday, but Friday, Bethune-Cookman is at Alabama A&M. Grambling State is at TSU. FAMU is at JSU. PV is at Southern. And Alabama State is at Mississippi Valley. Okay? Now, what we want to do is go over the NBA. And as you can see, I have my Laker gear on today. I know I'll be getting calls from all my buddies telling me and razzing me, Drew, about you ain't put your Laker gear on for 2 years. Why all of a sudden you got it on? I got it on because we in the playoffs now. And that's why I got it on. Yeah. And I'm feeling good about our chances. I'm going to ask these guys in just a moment once I give the news, but the NBA has the Bucks at the Heat tonight. Heat leads 3-1. You know, this is the second year in a row Bucks have had a fantastic regular season, but they can't get it together in the playoffs. That's why I didn't choose them. If you go back and look at the other shows, about 4 shows ago, I picked either Boston or in the East, or the Knicks to come out. So you got the Bucks at the Heat, Heat leading 3-1. You have the Knicks at the Cavs, Knicks leading 3-1. And then you have the Celtics at the Hawks tomorrow. The Hawks, they leading that series 3-2. Philadelphia is waiting. You have the Lakers at Memphis tonight, 3-1. I kind of feel like Memphis is going to fight. That closeout game is so hard to win. So Memphis might win this one, but I'm looking for us to close it out when we come back to L.A. You got the Warriors at Sacramento. This is the game. The Warriors at Sacramento. They are so evenly matched, and I just really feel like Sacramento having the home court is going to win it. It's going to 7 games, and Sacramento is going to win it in 7. I'm going to ask these guys' opinion in a moment. Rocket fans, I have an update for you. We now have a new coach, Ime Udoka, former coach of the Boston Celtics. I think it is a fantastic hire by the Rockets, and I expect with all the talent he has, he may not turn it around as he did with the Celtics in 1 year, but I look for him to get some things done next year with the Rockets. The Nuggets beat the T-Wolves, so they're waiting, and the Suns beat the Clippers, and they're waiting. Baseball right quick. Tampa Bay had a 14-0 record at home. Until our Astros came to town 2 nights ago. They beat them 2 nights ago, and they beat them last night. Their first 2 losses at home. And so you got Tampa Bay in the East, Baltimore and Toronto. In the Central, you got the Twins in Cleveland. A lot of people don't watch baseball. That's what I came to TSU to do, was play baseball. Baseball is a good game. I'm hoping that more and more of the black kids will get into baseball. Because when I was growing up, your best athletes played baseball and football. You know, so baseball is kind of stuck off into me. So I'm hoping that, and I'm finding out a lot of the more of the black fathers are putting their kids into baseball again. So you got Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Toronto in the AL East, and the AL Central, the Twins, Cleveland, and Detroit. In the West, you got Texas, Houston, and the Angels. It's taking a minute for the Astros with the few players they have missing to get it going and the new players they have on the team. But I expect the Astros to be in the mix later on. And you got in the National League East, you got the Braves, Mets, and Miami. You got the Pirates, Braves, and Cubs. And you got the Dodgers, Arizona, and San Diego in the West. And so without further ado, we're going to jump right on into the guests. And what I want to do is ask you guys basketball. We're going to get to football. Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. Who you got?
I got the Heat. I got the Heat. I've been a Heat fan since LeBron was there, so I got the Heat.
You got the Heat?
I got the Heat.
Isn't it fantastic what Jimmy Butler is doing? Man?
Yeah. Jimmy Butler putting on the show in the playoffs. Definitely, he putting on the show.
Jimmy Buckets. That's
Jimmy
what I'm Jimmy Buckets. I'm talking about how can they let one guy, it seems because Miami going to play defense.
Definitely.
It's the offense you got to be concerned about them. As a coach with Milwaukee, would you have continued to let Jimmy come down one-on-one?
No, I would have threw a double team.
So it's half court.
Yeah.
Let somebody else beat you. You already see that he ready to beat you if you're going to let him.
Yeah, definitely.
What you think, Drew?
Is Giannis playing? Because I heard he was hurt a little bit.
He's hurt a little bit. I think Linus took 9 shots, so he's still kind of hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna be real tough without Giannis. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Real tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough without Giannis, man. Giannis. But
He
Milwaukee has the scoring, but they can't. What Giannis does is just breaks down the floor.
Literally.
Because once he gets to the free throw line, he's going to be 1-2. It's going to be a dunk,
Something.
layup, or it's going to be a dish to somebody wide open.
Euros different.
Yeah. So you got Miami on that one. Okay, so let's see what this other one. I'm just going to go to my boy, Lakers and Memphis. Who you got on that one? Now be careful now. Be careful.
I want the Lakers to get it, but if they let Ja Morant mess around, he ain't gonna go outside. I don't think he gonna go outside.
So for this game tonight, you think the Grizz taking it?
Shoot, I want the Lakers to put it away. Really,
I do
put
too.
It away. Let's go ahead.
Yeah. But who winning the game tonight? Come on, Drew.
I got the Lakers.
You got the Lakers. Who you got?
AD going.
Cal.
So 30.
I think it's hard to close out at home.
Yeah.
Close out
Another team, right, at home.
Down up 3-1. So I think they're gonna put it together. The Grizzlies might take this one.
Yeah.
Lakers in 6.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I got. The Lakers in 6. I had it that way in the beginning.
Brian not gonna play though. He might go for 40 tonight.
Yeah. I hope that knucklehead is still talking crazy to him.
I do too.
Yeah, I just read on news a moment ago that they paid a lip reader, Shayla, my production guy. They paid a lip reader to read what LeBron told Dylan before Game 4, or was it 3?
4.
4. And he told him, "You're a crazy ass." He said, "You need to just play some basketball. You're gonna have me give it to you." And I think that's what he did. Yeah.
Win 2020.
The winning shot, as I was telling my grandson that's trying to get on at a JUCO, and I see him sometimes I go watch him play and cry. I said, "You can't cry."
Right.
When you go into it, they fouling. I said, for example, did you see that shot LeBron made, the game winner? That guy rode him from the 3-point line, and Barkley said something about it, and Kenny Smith said something about it. He said he rode him from the 3-point line till he shot it.
Right.
And he went right on through him, and he said LeBron is a monster. He's 6'8", 250. He's just like home. He didn't even feel it. He right. And that guy, Dylan, is about 6'6", 240.
I believe.
Yeah, 230. And he was riding him like it wasn't nothing, and he just took him right with him.
To the hole.
Took him right with him to the hole. You want to ride? Come on for the ride, homeboy.
Right.
And he still put it up.
Facts.
Still put it up. So I got the Lakers in 6. Okay, who's the next one? We got Atlanta and Boston Celtics. Did you see Ice Trey last night?
Man.
I saw that game. I saw Ice Trey put on.
That's a matchup right there though. That's like a young matchup because you got Brown, Tatum, then you got Trey, Murray.
Oh, I think the best twosome going. Now I love LeBron and Anthony, but we don't know when Anthony gonna show up.
Right.
Anthony Davis, he might be there tonight, and he might just be there next. What's the day? Wednesday. He might be there Friday. If you just don't know.
Yes,
you
sir.
just don't know, man. But those two boys at Boston, they there every night. They there every night. They there every night. Okay, so you got Boston. So what you going with?
I'm gonna go with Boston.
Gonna close out. I'm looking for Boston to close it out too.
Boston.
I think they're so pissed and embarrassed that they let Atlanta come in there. They might run them out of Atlanta tonight.
I think so.
Tomorrow night. So you got that. Let's see, where's the other game? Okay, help me out here. Who else is playing? Phoenix beat the Clippers, and I don't understand the Clippers either with Kawhi.
Paul George.
Right.
They almost like Anthony Davis. They're getting hurt going on. But I don't understand it. So I think we got the picks down. So you got the Lakers in the series. You got Celtics in the series.
Yo.
And you think that Milwaukee is coming back on Miami, or Miami taking it? Calvin already said Miami taking it.
If Giannis play the way he can, I feel like
I'm like you. I think they still got a chance.
I think so,
It just
too.
depends if Giannis can recover.
Yeah, if he don't play, it's over.
It's over with.
But if he come back, they got a chance.
They got a chance. That's what I feel. And they're going to Milwaukee at the right time. If they can get a win and feel good about themselves.
Switch it around.
Right, switch it around. So in the West, Sac and Golden State. So you never said who you got. I said I got Sac. I think Sac can still win.
I like Sac, but the Warriors is tough.
They proved battle tested.
Like you
Battle
got
tested.
Steph, Clay,
Dre,
Poole's still over there too, right?
Dre,
Right. That knucklehead. So I mean that type of team right there, that's tough to beat.
Who you got, Calvin?
I'm gonna take the Warriors just because of the veteran experience.
I got you. And you got Sac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of the Warriors, but I just think Sac, man. I just think Sac, they got talent. Okay, family, we gone over some things, sports. Now we getting ready to talk TSU football. Once again, we have the starting quarterback, and the starting safety for Texas Southern University. First of all, gentlemen, Calvin, let the family know where you're from.
I'm from Monroe, Louisiana, small town in North Louisiana. You know, close to Shreveport and 318 area code. That's where I'm from.
318. What high school did you play at?
I played at Ridgewood High School, South Monroe.
Okay, now we were just talking in high school. What sports did you play other than football?
In high school, I played football, basketball, track, and I played a little baseball.
So you played them all then.
Yeah,
But you know what that did?
Trades.
That kept me out of trouble.
Oh, yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah, because you're always at practice.
Doing
Yeah, you're always
Got
at
your
practice
mind
doing
somewhere
something.
else.
You're always at practice you're doing something positive. Okay, now, Andrew is going to tell us about him, but I'm sure the family already knows he's been on here before, but let's go background. You're from where, Drew?
Corpus Christi, attended Roy Miller High School on the north side of Corpus.
Okay. Now, in high school, what did you play?
I played quarterback. I did track as well and basketball.
What'd you do in track, Drew?
At first, I ain't.
What'd you run, the 5,000 meters?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't get on varsity track to my junior year, because freshman year I ain't run track, and on sophomore year I was in the relays, and then my junior and senior year I did the relays and triple jump.
And triple jump?
Yes, sir.
They must just needed somebody out there for triple jump.
My junior, I only got one.
Did you ever get the steps down for the triple jump?
I did. So look, that's why I'm going, because COVID had hit our junior year, so I did that one track meet. I got first place in track
In the triple jump?
Yeah, first track meet.
Who were y'all playing? I mean, who y'all running against at you? Your first meet and you won the triple jump?
Right.
Calvin, who was he running against?
They must have just said, yeah, we're going to let him win today. Something.
Okay. All right, let's get a little serious. Okay, now, with the past spring workout, Calvin, where you see the defensive secondary at right now?
I think we lost a couple older pieces, but I think definitely the guys that we got coming in, the transfers and incoming freshmen, like we got a lot of help coming in. You know, I think we're at a good spot right now. We just building and keep building, listening to our coach. You know, just improving off last year. We had one of the best pass defense in the SWAC, so we just keep improving and improving.
Okay. Now, speaking on defense, did we just get a new defensive coordinator?
Yes, sir, we did.
Okay,
yes,
and who is he?
Coach Todd. He came from he coached at Grambling.
And now, what's his name again?
Coach Todd. Coach Everett Todd.
Everett Todd.
Yes, sir.
And he just came from Grambling?
Well, he coached at Grambling the year before last.
Okay. Year before last?
So when we went down there to play Grambling for their homecoming, he was the defense coordinator then.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
so he wasn't coaching last year.
No.
He wasn't coaching. So he's the head man. Did we get any other new coaches like secondary, a linebacker, a line coach, anything of that nature?
Big step up is Coach DG. He's taking over the whole secondary, not just the cornerback. So he's with safeties and corners also now. So he's taking over the whole secondary.
Okay. Now, who is it looking like our replacement for Isaiah Hamilton? Isaiah Hamilton was our all-SWAC cornerback that's now at the University of Houston. So who are we looking at right now, the players that are trying to fill that position?
Of course, Isaiah Hamilton was a big piece of our defense, was a big part of our success last year. So we brought in a lot of guys. We brought in Marquise Neal. He's an incoming freshman from Corny. He played at the same high school as Isaiah Hamilton.
Oh, at Channelview? Okay.
Xavier player from UTSA.
Yeah.
Oh, is he new or last year?
Transfer.
He'll be here.
He'll be new.
Yes, sir.
He'll be new. Okay.
Ja'Cory Benjamin, he's been here for a couple of years. He had an injury last year, so we hope that he's coming back and it's productive for us this year. Xavier going. So we got a lot of guys coming in at the corner position that can help us win.
Okay. On defense again, from your knowledge, that's all you can speak on, what other pieces you think are coming in Now, quite naturally, we haven't seen anybody play. They haven't practiced anything of that nature. But from the knowledge that you've heard and read and what you just feel as an athlete, what other positions you think that we're going to be getting? You know, you and I and Andrew already talked about this monster coming from Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Pronounce his name for me.
YTS Champ. YTS Champ.
This guy come from like a single A school. I'm going to predict right now, just like I predicted before I even met this kid right here, that we got something, that this kid going to be something. This kid right here, I was looking at his work ethic on tape. He's chiseled, and it looks like he's dead serious about football. Do we have any others like him? Or what do you think? What have you heard about him?
I've heard that he's a great competitor. Like, he's good in the classroom. You know, he wants to learn. Like, he's eager to be a good football player. So, you know, I hosted him when he came on his visit. You know, he seemed like a real cool dude. You know,
right.
We still talk from time to time. I still check in on him.
Is he as stout as he looked on film?
Oh, definitely. Big dude, definitely. You know, he can move real good for his size too.
Right. Family, you're gonna be surprised. Family, you're gonna be surprised with this kid. This kid is gonna be. Trust me, I wasn't wrong with this one. I ain't gonna be wrong with this one either. Now, you've covered a lineman. Anybody that was there during spring that came in that impressed you?
Yes, sir. We had a transfer from Nichols. Big E, we call him. He's a D tackle.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw on film. That's what we need. We need him on one side as an interior and big boy from zero. What's his name?
Pippins.
I didn't see him until like the 4th, 5th game. Was he hurt in the beginning of the season? Because it seemed like he didn't start playing till like about the 4th game.
He was coming off an injury.
Yeah, and then when we saw him, we was like, good God. I mean, like, where he come from?
Clogging some stuff up.
I like, Jesus, where they been hiding him at? So did he look good this spring?
Yes, yes, sir. Pip always gonna be a key piece for, you know, he's an older guy, he's a veteran, so, you know, he's always gonna bring him to the table.
He is still here, right?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Okay. So D-line look like it's shaping up?
D-line shaping up good.
And linebackers, now we lost like 2 or 3 of them. What about linebackers? This week, before you even get going, this William kid that played at Hightower.
Oh, yeah.
He got speed galore. Only thing I just got to get him to wrap up, because he gets there and then he'll let a guy get out of his grasp. But he can get there. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I think Jay Will gonna be one of the best players.
Jay Will, that's him. Yeah.
See, he ain't played the last 3 games of the season. He was still like leading the team in tackles. So, you know, I think
and didn't even play.
Last 3 games of the season, he didn't play, and he was still the team leader in tackles.
Oh, he can get there. Yeah. He can get there. He got.
Expect the big season.
Yeah, right. So, did we get any new linebacker that was here in the spring?
New linebacker.
We didn't get any.
No.
We got Mayhouse
coming in.
Well, we got Max coming in, transfer from a JUCO, and we got I think a big piece that's gonna help us out is Isaiah Bogarty.
Okay.
He's a freshman. He played a little bit last year, but this year he's going to step up and be a big playmaker for us. Okay. All
right, now we're going to flip to the offense this time, family. We're going to have Andrew help us with that. Andrew, give us the quarterback lineup and behind you the players that we have right now. Names and height and so forth.
Shoot, we got Tyson Hill. He's about 6'6".
And he's from where?
Baltimore area, DMV area.
Now, is he a transfer or is he freshman?
So he was here last year. He was the backup last year, number 18.
Okay.
So he'll be returning. We got we got Oscar Gordon. He was here also last year. He really ain't get too active. He's about 6'2", 6'1"-ish.
Okay.
We got Cam Evans. He's an incoming freshman. He just got here this spring.
That's the kid from Shreveport?
Yes, sir. He's about 6'3".
Yeah, his film kind of looked like yours a little bit, other but just a little short of the speed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a little short of the speed, but I like the numbers.
Yes, sir, for sure. And then we also got Jace Wilson, a transfer from Furman. So the room and also a walk-on in Isaiah. So I like the room.
What about the kid from LBJ in Austin? He still there?
That's Oscar Gordon.
Okay. That's Oscar Gordon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, in running back, who did we get? Or we got plenty of running backs from last year.
So the only running back that we did lose last year was Kevin Harris. So we really ain't just lose too many pieces in that room. We still got Ladarius Owens, Ja'Cory Howard, Davion Ford.
Who was 23?
Ja'Cory Howard.
Is that who we lost?
No, sir. No, sir.
What-
Kevin Harris was number 5.
Oh,
He was the
okay,
fast
okay.
one.
Yeah, fast one. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. We still got 22 though.
Facts, yes,
22, 23, okay.
22, 23, 45. We got Daryl Nation. He's making some good glimpses in this spring, so we might see him in
Who
the
gonna
fall.
be the speed back like 5 was?
You know, Deuce, he 4'3", so
Okay.
so he should do what he got going. We got Daryl Nation. We still got Lewis,
Okay.
Xavier Lewis. He also did special teams on the kick returns. He took it to the house almost every time. So he's also in the back.
Is that 21 or something
Yes,
like
sir.
that? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
he's a running back?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. We got to give him
He's
some
really
playing time.
he's a little pocket knife. We
Yeah.
use him for everything.
Isn't he from Monroe too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's
I
from
played-
Monroe.
I played
I'm
against
telling you,
him
baby,
my
I'll be
junior
watching now. Oh, you played with him?
Well, against him. my
Against
junior
him,
year.
okay. Cause he's from that high school that's got a reputation, West
Washita.
Monroe or something like
No,
that. Right?
Washita. They in the same district though. Washita.
Okay. I'm a fanatic, so I know it,
Yes,
baby.
sir,
So that's running backs. Okay, now wide receivers. Did we get it? Or we have an incoming wide receiver that we should be looking out for?
We got Double R coming in. He'll be an incoming freshman from Summer Creek.
Okay.
He's real smooth. He got nice routes, and I had chopped it up with him before he came over there and ran routes. But he's
Speed guy?
He's really a route runner.
Or possession
truthfully.
guy. He is
I say a
possession.
route runner.
Route runner?
Like he gets in and out of his routes, so he'll make a man miss, and he gonna do something.
Oh,
with the
take it to
ball.
the house. Take
Yes,
it to the
sir.
house. Okay.
Yes,
About how
sir.
tall is he?
He's about 6'1", 6 foot.
Oh, yes.
He's
Oh.
solid. We don't know if we're gonna use him outside or inside yet.
Okay, now, whatever happened to that little kid from LBJ? You made me think when you said, I
Trent
don't
Leary.
know, a little 5'6" that played y'all in the Corpus, and didn't he play you all in the playoffs, LBJ?
You saying the receiver?
Yeah, a little 5'6". What if you said Swiss Army knife? This guy 5'6". They just when they recruited him last year, he was just an athlete. He
It
came-
gotta be Trent. So Trent.
Is he still here?
Yes, sir. He was only a freshman last year.
Right.
So I didn't get to play Trent in high school though. He had ended up going to LBJ his senior year.
Oh, so he wasn't there
No,
when
sir.
y'all.
No,
Okay.
sir. No, sir.
Okay.
So,
So he ran back kicks, punts, and everything. I read when he was at LBJ.
we're looking forward to him being a big piece this year. He's been working real hard, trying to get stronger in the weight room.
Okay.
He always had route running. He a good sense of finding grass. So we should look forward to seeing him this
And you just
upcoming
automatically think somebody small got speed. Does he have speed?
season. Most definitely. I ain't
Okay.
gonna lie. He got that go juice.
Okay. So now we got one incoming, and we got the kid from LBJ improving. What else? How does it look across the line on the wide receivers right now?
That room's real deep. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like we got Jaron Johnson coming back off an injury from last year.
Give us the numbers because a lot of us old heads, we may not know the name,
I
but
got
we know
you.
the numbers.
Yes, sir.
We know the numbers.
Number 7, Jaron Johnson.
Know
coming
him.
off the injury.
Now, didn't he not play?
He had came off
Okay.
the injury, so we're looking forward to
Yeah,
him.
he
coming
had
up
a
this year.
fantastic year before.
Facts. We also got King Blanton. He's gonna be a piece this year. We got Ian Means. He had a big spring.
Number what?
0. And
Okay.
King Blanton's number 3. My bad.
Okay.
We also got Savion Sims, number 2. He's looking real good. We got who else? We got Charlo. He's
Okay.
number 15. He was a freshman last
Do
year.
you have a big guy, a big tight end or
Number
something?
84,
Yes,
Skyron
yeah.
Little.
Yeah.
We're gonna implement him some more.
For
so
sure.
It's looking real good in that wide receiver room. Right now it's just working on chemistry and timing, literally. So
Okay.
I can't wait to. It's
I
gonna
hear
be
you,
fun
I
with
hear-
them boys.
Speaking of that, I'm sorry, family. And that's the first thing I told my people when I told who I was going to have on today. We're going to get an update on Drew's rehabilitation. I'm sorry. I just got talking about everything but that. All right, let's talk about your, are you on schedule?
Yes, sir. I just had my recent checkup. He said I'm looking real good, so I look forward to putting that ball up in there real soon.
Okay. So no contact until you will be able, because you're going to have to do contact because that's going to be like a month before the season starts. Okay.
Facts. So really, just pretty much getting active like right now and going into fall camp. So fall camp was really when I'll get to just get active with the team.
Are you currently throwing right now?
No,
or our
sir.
doctor told you not to throw?
Nah, they just said wait till they say. So I just listen to whatever they say. I
Please
just follow.
do. Please do,
Yes,
unless
sir.
you want the whole Tiger Nation to be upset with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So when are they saying by the time summer come around, you should be able to, should you be able to throw prior to, or you got to wait right till that time?
Probably a little bit prior to it. A little bit
Okay.
prior, yes, sir. So I should have about 3 months? 3 months before
Okay.
the season.
Tell the family what type of operation you had.
I had an arthroscopic surgery. So I had a labral surgery. They had pretty much just went in there and fixed my labrum. I had just fell on my arm wrong the last game. So
Don't even bring that up.
Man.
We going in the end
Hey,
zone.
it's all good.
To close, that's what I'm saying.
It's
To
all
close
good.
the game out against Alabama A&M, they got blessed. They got blessed. That's all I can say.
Everything
Alabama
happened
A&M
for a
got blessed
reason.
for a reason. Now we've covered wide receiver. What's your offensive line looking like this year?
They're looking solid right now. I feel like we could probably get more as far as depth with some experience, and that would just take us over the top for real because we got.
You lost centers, right?
Right, yes, sir. That was the big piece that we had lost, but we still have Aiden Hempfield at the left tackle. We still got Mehdi Torrance at the guard,
Okay.
Jack Nance at the center.
These are returning starters.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir. We have Jacada Lanier. He's coming back this season as well. We're looking forward to him being at guard, and we also got Reggie Neal at the tackle.
Okay.
That's 77. We also we had one more tackle. He's new.
He just came in transferred.
Not transfer, but
Just came
like
in
he's
doing-
actually
He's
getting
here.
on the field now.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
sir.
on the field now. Yeah, man, y'all. I got one request. When we went to TSU back in the day, PV had to ask us, could they score?
Oh.
At least they don't beat us.
I tell him the
we
same.
have to change the tide on
Nah,
that.
for sure.
We have to.
For sure.
I got plenty of PV fans gonna hit me up and probably tell me I'm gonna stop watching your show, Larry, after you did that. I got nothing but love for y'all, but we got to get back to where it used to be.
I can show you, but I can tell you. Mr.
There
That's
you
all
go.
I'm gonna say.
There you go. And it's not taking nothing away from Prairie because Prairie wasn't just beating us.
Facts.
Prairie
Yeah,
went
they-
to the SWAC championship 2 out of 3 years, so it wasn't just us they were beating. They were beating everyone. So, but for us, rivalry, this is what we talking about. We got to be able to do that.
September 2nd.
September the 2nd, baby. I'm looking for it. I always do a promo show, Fill the Stands. And I was so proud of myself. We went to the game last year up in PV, and it had to be like 8 fans in a row when I walked up. Said, "You Fat Larry, supposed to talk Fat Larry. You told us to come fill the stands, and that's what we doing." And I
Right.
said, "Hey, so I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna try to get. It's not BBVA anymore. It's
Shell Energy.
Yeah, we're gonna get Shell Energy Stadium packed.
Most
So
definitely.
please
If y'all not there, y'all missing out because that's gonna be a show.
tell them one more time.
Be there, be square.
We want you
Everybody.
to let them know what we gonna be doing.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all come out and support, man. We're gonna put on the show for y'all, definitely.
For sure. Now we've covered the offensive line, and we got the quarterbacks, we got the running backs and the wide receiver. Tell me about the scheme. There was so many times, and Drew, correct me and so many of my friends out there because we looked at this play, and I know it's got to set up something. And I even asked Coach about it when he was on the show about 3 months ago or 2 months ago. Why do we waste first down with the up the middle play? And it seems to never, I mean, that's just us up there in the stand, seems to never gain a yard, and it throws us in a 2nd and 9 or a 2nd and 11 off the top.
I'd say it's kind of like, in a sense, if you think about it, you can kind of say it's like boxing. Like, you can't just come out and just do something. You kind of got to get a feel for it, you know?
The jab sets up the right and all
You
that
know
other
what
kind of
You know
stuff.
what I mean? So we as players, you know, it really don't matter what player coach calls. Like, if the team believes in it, it's going to work.
Should work. I hear you.
So as far as that in, like, this upcoming year, last year we did have some different pieces. Like, last year we had like 4 previous walk-on receivers starting. So this upcoming year we got some pieces and we're looking real forward to using them. So I'm not saying really the scheme gonna change, but just know.
I remember when Coach telling me that, I couldn't believe it. Tell the audience one more time. Y'all had your starting receivers were what?
4 previous walk-ons last year.
Walk-ons. Now, this is not to talk about the young men, but I'm talking about you can't go to a fight. They got guns and you got a stick. That ain't gonna work. And so now what we have is actual guys that are ready for this, that came for this, that we went and got them for this. They didn't come ask us, can I come try out? Sure. You know, you went and got them for this. So I'm looking for that to elevate us, because these are guys that aren't walk-ons anymore. Now, getting back to the offense, is it going to be the same offense, or you see some new stuff? You ain't got to tell us what it is, but is there going to be some new stuff?
Nah, I'll say for sure. The coaches they've been working on the game plans and stuff like that, like thinking about what we should do and things like that. So I'll say for sure this upcoming year is going to be real interesting.
Right. And I don't want us to get away from that dive, because every school that runs that 5 wide receiver or 4 wide receiver, they run that same play too. But I'm just saying, occasionally when you come out, bring a 2-back in or something occasionally, or just come up throwing. One game y'all were throwing on first down, I want to say it was Alabama State or somebody, and y'all was just making 10, 15 yards a pop on first down. Sure.
There's going to be a lot of first downs.
Yeah, let's pass sometime on first. That play where you just automatically get that guy the ball up the middle. I like, why do we keep going to 2nd and 10 and 11 all the time? You know, and that's just outside opinion.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure Coach has their idea on what they're doing that for.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I know, because on the wishbone before you guys' time, you always rode the fullback in.
Yes, sir.
That's just to make sure that guy there don't run this way real quick.
Yes, sir.
As soon as they see he going taking off of that edge, they gonna give it to the fullback.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
sir.
we give it to him every trip in the beginning. Like, fake it to him sometime and when you did that, we completed probably 80% of the passes that you would throw, because I'm sure they got a scouting report and saw that, but TSU going to run that ball up the middle first time every time. So let's just get that play done, and that way they're going to be 2nd and 10 every trip. You know? And so do you foresee during the spring, I know you didn't practice, but did you see them doing more stuff on first down versus just automatically giving the ball? Because I wasn't able to make it during the spring practice.
I'll just say, like, overall as an offense, like, you know, you always just can't do the same thing. So you gonna implement new things, but it's always like, if the wheel ain't broke, don't fix it. So we still gonna be the same offense we are. We're gonna be aggressive. We got guys out there, and we're gonna be physical. So look forward to that this upcoming season.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm looking forward to the FAMU game. You know, FAMU and JSU supposed to be the bellwethers of the SWAC. You know, so yeah, they supposed to be the bellwether, because they always posting on HBCU game day. FAMU got another one. They got another transfer guy from a D1. JSU got another one, transfer guy from D1. And I've had people call me, why we don't? I said, look, they got players over there.
Right.
Those guys in the portal for a reason. Sometimes because they want to leave, but a lot of times they leave because they ain't playing. Or they playing spotty. You know, they might play a little bit, might not play a little bit, you know. But so I one more time, I like what Coach does. He gets the high school kid, because they can learn how you want it done.
And in that aspect, it just comes into what you need as well. Like if like, for instance, us this year, we know that we came in, mine and CJ's freshman year, we came in with 60 freshmen.
Wow.
So it's like, now that we got the freshmen and coach molded us to what he wanted us to do, now it's like we can kind of go in the portal, go get some guys with some experience. Now it's like we got us that could coach up the younger guys from getting just straight high school. Because, you know, high school can only do so much at the end of the day. Like, you need guys that's going to make an immediate impact sometimes.
Right. Sometimes you got to have that. Now, on defensive side, the philosophy, are we going to be more aggressive, or are we going to be a reaction type defense?
Coach Ty, he coached at Grambling, so he has a lot of coaching experience. So I think Coach Ty, he's the type of coach to he's an aggressive coach, but at the same time he's conservative when he needs to be. Like he knows what calls to call in certain situations. So I think we'll be a conservative but aggressive when we need to be defense.
Yeah. Because see, one thing about JSU, and I'm sure you picked it up as quarterback. Second, if it's anything over 10, they coming. Right. They figure you're going to pass, they're going to put the pressure on.
Right. Yes, sir.
And a lot of times, just on second down, automatically they would come.
Right.
Because I tell a lot of people a lot of times, the blitz isn't just for passing. They got a blitz package that's to stop the run, where they fill all the gaps.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I'm saying when I say being aggressive. I don't, and then when I say blitzing, you're going to blitz, you can get back. I said, no, you don't blitz for passing all the time. Sometimes you blitz you should, stop the run. You blitz to stop, because what you're going to do is fill all the holes. Ain't nowhere for them to run. So it's up to the players now to make the play.
Yes, sir.
Make the play. And so many times we had a problem with that too. And that's why I was talking about tackling earlier. We have to be able to do better on our tackling also. There's another question I wanted to ask you, Andrew. What do you see as our primary roadblock in the West?
What do I see?
What you think about Southern?
I like how we going to BR. They I ain't gonna say too much, but they invited us over there, and we gonna accept them.
Yes, and we gonna have a whole bunch of maroon and gray there too.
You know, we got a lot of people on the team from Louisiana.
That's what I'm saying. We are gonna have a lot of maroon and gray there.
Right here to my right.
For sure. What do you think about Grambling?
Grambling, I look forward to playing Grambling because I know this past year they got a little bad taste in their mouth, so I know Coach Hugh and them, they're not going to play, so I look forward to playing them as well.
Okay. And now, we beat Grambling last year, right?
Beat them.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. I knew that. Trust me, I knew that.
But I want them at their house.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Grambling, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we're making that trip, too.
Yes, sir.
This year. Mr. Womack is the broker and president and CEO of Womack Development Investment Realtors, a private minority-owned full-service commercial and residential real estate brokerage firm. Over the years, he has been known to be a respected community businessman and partner and has received many awards. Now, he sells real estate everywhere, but this specialty is right here in 3rd Ward. This guy can get it taken care of for you. My homeboy from Grambling called me, and I'm jumping off for football right now for just a second. Because they used to beat us all the time in football. Right. And he used to get on me. And so we beat him in basketball, so I razzed him during basketball season. So this year we started off slow, and he called me. He waited right into the tournament. Yeah. We was an 8th-place team.
Right. Oh, and we did get him.
He said, we got him.
He said, right.
I tell you what about that bet, man, on basketball? You told me not to never bet you against basketball against TSU. I said, that's bet. That's all we want to do is get into the playoff. And when we beat him, he didn't answer his phone.
I know he was hurt.
His wife, he said, he's not going to answer the phone now. I called his wife. He said, well, give me your cash app. I'm going to send you your money, man. Give me your cash app, because he ain't going to answer the phone. I said, tell him, don't ever mess with me about my Tigers and basketball, please. So y'all had football for a minute, but don't ever mess with my Tigers on basketball. And that's what I want our football team to do.
Oh, most definitely. And
that's what I want our football team to do.
One thing I talked to Coach McKinney about it, that's one thing that we're really trying to do here, change the culture.
There you go.
We got rid of the old coaching staff. We got rid of most of not just got rid of them, but the players that was with them graduating and stuff like that. So it's when you kind of get people like that gone and with that mindset, with the losing mentality.
There you go.
That's when the culture really starts to change. We had the same situation going on in high school. So I have a feel for it, and I feel like this upcoming season, this is going to be a year.
Well, I don't worry about our offense. I know you're going to be the leader. Who we got on defensive side, the leader? Is it you, Cal?
Right here in front of you.
Me and
Jay
Williams.
Jay Will?
Yeah, Jay Will.
53.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't worried about it. I know Drew going to have his players and guys behind him fired up. And
the crazy part is, I don't know. I think last year, coming off of last year, the type of defense they was playing, I think That defense, they up there with us for sure.
Yeah,
like if anything, we back and forth with it. I wouldn't say offense ahead of defense, or defense ahead of offense. We head and head.
Yeah,
Iron
I got a good
sharpening
feel.
iron
There
every
you
day.
go. There
Every
you go.
day.
There you go. I got a good feel of, like I say, only time I ever get upset with coaches is just like I say, some of the play calling, you know. But and I told him, I say, I like what you're doing. You don't have 25 portal guys, but that's okay. You're getting a whole bunch of fresh. The kid from Dallas, South Oak Cliff, the big 300-pounder, is he still there?
Man. That's who I was thinking about at that tackle. When I said we got a tackle, that's who I was
They shifted him to tackle.
So he's really been shedding some weight, and he's been moving around a little bit. So I don't know if he's going to play guard or tackle, but he going to be on the field.
And we got another kid from South Oak Cliff.
The running back. Mikevian Titus.
What he look like?
He's looking good. So last year he really ain't get active with us. So this upcoming year he's also in our class. So we didn't tell him, we was like, this year to go ahead, come on, turn this up. And he took that real to heart, and he's looking real nice right now. He's competing in that running back room, and it's looking, I ain't gonna lie, that running back room's deep. I've been telling people, like, that room's tough. Like, if you come out top 2, top 3 in there, like, you a dog for sure.
For sure. I want you guys to tell the family what you majoring in, Calvin.
My major is sports management right now.
Sports management, and you hope to do what?
I want to be a sports agent. You know, I just want to be around the game whenever I'm done playing.
Okay, and yourself?
Sports management as well, with my focus on business. So I really want to stay around the sport, but also be on the business side.
On the business side.
So really, I was thinking more like maybe do like training wise, like maybe do like a training facility, be able to train kids and stuff like that.
Cool. Now, before we get out of here, I want you to give your heartfelt thoughts on what the Tigers are going to do this year, Calvin. Where you foresee us, and it's before the season started. Nobody knows who's going to get hurt and none of that type of stuff. What do you think the Tigers can do this year and so forth as winning the West?
I see us being a big underdog. You know, we always underdogs every year. I feel like going in, but I think we're gonna do just like last year, turn a lot of heads. You know, just be focused, do our assignments, and just be good competitors. You know, we gonna show y'all this year. That's all I can say. We're gonna show you.
Okay. What you think we can finish up, and where you think we can end up in the West?
The West,
because we got to go. Excuse me, we got to go step by step. I want to say the whole swag, but let's start with the West first, and then we go to the Celebration Bowl and take care of that.
Right, most definitely. I'll say it's gonna be a fun year, because it's gonna be some games. There's gonna be some good games, and there's gonna be some games that we gonna go ahead and put away. So I for sure see us winning the West, no doubt in my mind.
That's what I'm talking about.
But after that, our end goal is Atlanta. So handle business during the season, go game by game, week by week, practice by practice. We just gonna put everything together. We're not leaving it up to nobody else but us.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
I look forward to this season, having the experience we do have. Me and CJ going into our junior year, a big year for us. So us being leaders on the team, we're gonna take it to that next level.
Okay. I want you to look right into that camera and tell the TSU Tigers what you want to tell them about the upcoming football season, and let them know to make sure to be at the Labor Day Classic. Go on, Calvin.
Yeah, you can go.
You know me? I'll say all Tiger fans, if you're not a Tiger fan, you're in the Houston area, Third Ward, wherever you went, alumni, non-alumni, be at every game. Show up. Show some love, because I promise y'all not going to regret going to the game. Y'all are going to enjoy yourselves. We got the Ocean of Soul. They always going to give y'all a show, and we going to put on a show on the field as well. So I look forward to seeing everybody at the game. I mean, I hope y'all pack out every game, because at the end of the day, we play football to put on a show for y'all, and that's what we plan to do.
Definitely, like AB said, just come out and support. Just watch us do our thing. It's more than just the football team. It's the band, the cheerleaders. Just come out and support us. Alumni, just to see the youth, we're gonna put on for y'all.
Facts.
I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your class, because these kids, they go to school, so they're not just riding around. So I appreciate them taking time out of their busy schedule to come over here and talk to the TSU family and let everybody know what's going on. So with that being said, we want everyone, once again, if one of the softball games The baseball games are in your area. Go out and support whatever school you want to support because all the HBCUs need your support.
Yes, sir.
Until next time, peace out.
Peace.